Greetings, this is Vane and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate, the original Saga, where we were exploring the area outside the temple and basically killing anything that moves. We met some of the Chill, in fact I think they have their journey. Have encountered a demi-human group bandits. Iron and gold were what they wished. Yes. Enemy sighted. Where? Oh, okay.
Who wants some?
Who's unusable?
Nature's servant awaits. They're called.
Okay.
Indeed.
My blade will cut you down to size.
For the fallen! For the fallen!
To
Right.
battle!
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
I don't like the way this group is turning out. Better leadership might help.
Kali, let's see what you got.
Can I help you?
Oh, damn you. Okay. So you're out of arrows.
None are better.
And you've used up the
Certainly.
arrows plus 2 that I was trying not to have you use up. Never mind. Never mind. Can't have everything. See, enemy sighted, that's you.
My blade will cut you down to size.
To battle!
Done here, weapon on you, okay, it's fine.
For the fallen!
And there's no more there.
It is done.
So yeah. And it's an interesting game. Can get a bit... Well, I wouldn't say... Same is not quite the right word. Routine. Once you know what you're doing, it's fairly easy to get into a routine with your party. But to be fair, that's not much difference than a game of D&D anyway. In all honesty, the real difference is that you don't have to worry about the fact that being an overly melee character can leave you exposed to ranged weapon attacks, whereas ranged weapon attacks are probably the best weapons in the lower range of the game, as covered by Baldur's Gate and Tales of the Sword Coast. Got that little bit there. And you can see a lot of work went into the artwork here of making a good. But at the end of the day, it's literally you've got one corner with a temple in it. I know it's just wilderness. It's just open plains. And that's pretty much how things went here in Baldur's Gate, because a lot of, if I show you a lot of this space here, for example, this is entirely wilderness. There's a couple of maps to explore, but it's generally wilderness. Whereas in Baldur's Gate 2, it's much more site-based. In that, like I said before, if you go to a village, you'd have the village and the environs, and it doesn't bother with places that are just wilderness for the sake of wilderness. It's not like you have to go through 2 screens from Beragos to Nashgar, for example, because you can just do it. You know.
It is done.
Put a look there. Where's the other one? Going a long way around. Okay.
It is done.
Okay, let's see. Sell. Bastard sword, sell. Not much, but it'll do. Keep. Sell. Sell. Two-handed sword. Sell it. Sell. Sold. Yeah, so we got that. We've got a two-handed sword. We've got all this. How are we doing? 25,000. Is there still anything? Is there anything here we want? Buy some bullets. There's two of them there. Don't need to buy arrows. See, longsword. I don't need a longsword. I've got a longsword plus 2. Got a pass sword. Don't need any darts. Don't need a dagger. Don't need a mace. Yeah, so we're done. Okay. Yeah. Pop you there. Need the arrows. Enough set of bullets. And we're done.
Certainly.
So we've explored the area around the temple. So what else are we doing?
Certainly.
To the
I
back.
need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Well, there is somewhere else worth going. So don't need you, don't need you. So you're reloaded with arrows.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Don't need any of this. You can take some arrows. What about you? You definitely need arrows, so we need to get 3 sets for you.
I'll do my best.
I need a swig
There
of
goes
some
some strong dwarven
It is done.
ale. Hey, I'm in.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
I can but try.
Okay, so
Indeed.
You want some whiskey? I got some cheap beer for you.
see, what do we need? You are short by 2. Now I could bury that. Not really much point, to be honest. So Lalok, you. Yes. Remove fear. Cast some good ray.
I don't like the way this group is turning out.
Stop moaning. It's only because you're true neutral.
Certainly.
And we're not neutral. We are good. That's all it is. So, do some other
It is
things if we wanted. But I think it's time we started filling in this area around here, which is good. And the best place to start?
I don't like the way this group is turning out. Better leadership might help.
So, I can make this a shorter-ish episode because there's not really much to do now. So, yeah, there's not really much to do. Let's have a look here. I mean, we can go and explore our hedge, but that's going to take another 2 hours. 2 episodes, I mean. So, yeah, sure. Let's put it in the night time. I'm sure that's perfectly safe, right?
Indeed.
Well, what is iHedge? iHedge is basically Wizard's Tower. And there is a quest to complete here. There's a couple of them actually, but see, what have we got? Who is the enemy? Oh, Skellies. Skellies! Skellies.
To battle!
Yeah, I know.
For the fallen! To battle! For right! I always am.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Okay.
Indeed.
How you doing? 4. Okay. I think we'll good bury that then. There we go. What have we got? You can boop. Boop.
It is done.
Got skull. So those. Okay, so what we've got, well, this is a good place to come with Zar, put it that way.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Even with infra...
Certainly.
I mean, Infravision was interesting in 2nd edition. Basically, Infravision allowed demi-humans to see in the dark, but it was defined as basically heat vision, so it's like looking at infrared, which started all sort of interesting facts, like the idea that undead could not be seen in the dark because they're not alive and they're not warm, which was an interesting bit of lore. Alas, they got rid of that when 3rd edition came, because as much as it was a bit of, it was also bit annoying trying to determine whether something would or would not be seen in the dark, so they replaced it with dark vision, which is basically the ability to see in the dark in black and white. That's literally what it's described as. It's the ability to see in the dark, black and white. So if there's no other light, you've got enough that you can see in the dark. Whereas low light vision basically doubles the range of vision that you have in situations like starlight, which elves have, for example. So the underground races, which like dwarves, all can see in the dark anyway because they live in caves, that's all there is. Elves, pretty good seeing at night, based on the very little limited light there is. So they can see twice as far than, say, somebody without. Simple changes.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
See, you take on that one. You take on that one.
It is done.
You take on that one.
This
And
way.
you can take on that one too, look at it.
As directed.
I'm gone.
For right.
Go for the eyes,
That's
Boo!
really not
Go
in
for the eyes! Rush!
To battle! It is done.
Oh yeah, you've got no space. You have though.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Okay, so give that to you, give that to you, give that to you. Inventory is 4, okay. Give that to you then. Keep that for yourself. Alex, you don't actually have blunt weapons.
You have need of me?
4, so come over
I'll
here.
do my
This
best.
is you. Don't tell me you can't. Oh no, you can't. You can move. Okay. Where it gets interesting. Okay. We need. So it's free. Swap that for some shields. Yeah, let's see. Let's swap you for some shit. Inventory share. You could do it for some short swords instead. So you're done. You're actually carrying way too much now. So yeah, there we go. Oh dear. Talk about filling up your inventory. So let's have a look. How are we doing? Nearly done.
I am here.
All of it.
It is done. Indeed.
You point, I ban. Butt kicking for goodness!
I'll do my best.
As good as done.
I'm gone.
They wish my ear. As directed.
Go for the ice! Go
No,
for the
slasher.
ice. Rask!
Certainly.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
You notice the crate.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Certainly.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Okay.
Indeed.
Full plate and packing steel.
Indeed.
I know it can seem tedious, but this is a lot more fun than it looks. Well, it can get annoying, but there's just something very, very, well, Dungeons and Dragons. Of course, far too many players just simply hand wave this stuff. It's like, yeah, it's not important. Inventory management isn't important. So you end up with strength 8 weaklings carrying, well, practically everything. Wagon loads of loot. Anyway, I think we will call it there for this episode. So, as always, this has been Vane doing Let's Play Baldur's Gate. If you like what you see in here, be sure to like, subscribe, share and comment. Please consider sponsoring my channel on Patreon if you want to see more videos like this, where you can choose games for me to play, comment on how you want me to place games, that sort of thing. I do have a few ideas, but the more comments that come in from the community, the more I can do the sort of content you want to watch. So until the next time, goodbye.